up. Yes. We here. We here. We in this thing. What's up? Let's get these spiritual codes on.
Get them on.
Beyonce came through with the Renaissance. With the Renaissance. What's up? When y'all come on in, yes, she came through with the Renaissance. When y'all come on in, make sure you like, make sure you share, and all of that good stuff. Let me switch this account because that ain't mine. What's up, family? We are about to tap in with this Beyonce Renaissance. I'm about to tell y'all some codes that are within the build. I'm about to tell y'all some codes that are within this album. It is very important that we talk about this. Kimmy, you got to stay quiet. It is very important that we discuss this, family, because I need y'all to know who you are. And Beyonce continues to come through with the gems, right? Beyonce continues to come through with the gems. We're going to talk about, is Beyonce giving us big goddess energy, or is she giving us big ego energy? Let's talk about it. Big goddess energy or big ego energy. Either way, it's still divine.
Did she have a song about the ego or ego?
She definitely did. Got a big ego. Yeah. Such a huge ego. Peace, peace, peace. Make sure y'all come in, like and share the video so that we can get some family and friends on here. Beyonce absolutely had the Big Ego song. But y'all, I want y'all to know something. When it comes down to your spirituality, when it comes down to humanity, you can find meaning in everything, right? You can find meaning in everything, but you got to have that third eye open so that you can see the codes, right? You have to have your third eye open so that you can see the codes, so that you can understand what is actually going on. That is what is required of you, that you have a spiritual perspective, that you have a spiritual eye when it comes down to this stuff. So first of all, Beyonce named this album Renaissance. Do y'all have Renaissance festivals wherever y'all are at? You about to go to your daddy, and you and your daddy about to have to skedaddle.
Outside.
Wherever you are at, wherever you are located, do y'all have Renaissance festivals? Let me know in the chat, right? Let me know in the chat. What's up, Nicole? Hey, sis. What's up, Love and B? What's up, Sade? What's up, Michael? What's up, Dream Wise? Do y'all have Renaissance festivals wherever y'all are at?
What's up, Dream Wise? I'm right here.
Say, hey, Kimmy. Give me a kiss. Oh, that's a goodie. That's a good kissy.
Yeah, y'all stay tuned. After D-Ray, I'm going to go live on Bill Russell.
So y'all have Renaissance festivals. Yes. I love that y'all have Renaissance festivals. Listen, my dad took me to my first Renaissance festival when I was a kid, and there was a whole bunch of Caucasian people, of course, dressed up in their clothes, right? Dressed up in their clothes, eating turkey legs and singing old songs like this, singing like that. And doing stuff like that, right? We had the Renaissance Festival, and it's something that's so crazy about the Renaissance Festival, family, is that every time I went, it was always raining. Like, best believe there's going to be some rain involved at the Renaissance Festival. Best believe you're going to be walking in some mud, okay? Best believe you're going to have that. Best believe you're going to have people dressed up, looking a certain way. And it was just something amazing to see, really. It really was. I always enjoyed going to the Renaissance Festival. So let's first even talk about what a Renaissance is. A Renaissance is a revival. It's a celebration, right? It's a celebration of culture, of art, of development, of growth. it's like a celebration of like freedom in a sense. And that's what was happening at the Renaissance festivals. You're going to hear music, you're going to see dancing, you're going to see people acting in plays and reciting poems. You're just going to see this energy of excitement surrounding people's art, literature, writing, things like that, surrounding creativity. It's a celebration of artisticness, okay? It's a celebration of being able to tap into your own creativity, okay? And the Renaissance really symbolized rebirth, right? After the Middle Ages. It symbolized coming back into your own. It symbolizes a shift that had just taken place, all right? So if y'all have never been to a Renaissance festival, research it in your hometown because they travel. The Renaissance festivals, they travel, okay? So research it, go tap in, and do it, and go to one. They usually take place in November, I believe, right? It usually takes place in November, but even Beyonce titling this album Renaissance is just symbolic of her having that appreciation for her creativity and for her artisticness. That is what we're talking about in this song. I want y'all to go and research this, right? I want y'all to go and check out what Renaissance is. Now, let me share my screen because I'm gonna go ahead and jump right on into this for y'all. All right. First of all, let's be clear. All of you have a specific art or creativity that you are meant to express. All of you have it, but many people have not tapped into it out of fear. Okay. And this is so in alignment with the last video that I did for Leo season. See, Beyonce is a genius, really. Beyonce is a genius because to release this album during this Leo season is synchronistic and it is in alignment with the times. Come on, family. You got to know, you got to align with the times. When you tap into the times, when you tap into the seasons, when you tap into the energy, you are more supported in whatever it is that you are creating. All right. We see Beyonce right here. This is the Renaissance. This is the cover of the album. I want to open this up big. Let me see. This is the cover of the album. Open in a new tab. Y'all gonna open the picture up in a new tab? Let me see. Yeah, there we go. This is the cover of the album. Now, why is this so important? Well, like I just said, either it's big goddess energy or it's big ego energy. Either way, it's Leo energy. Either way, it's Leo Lionsgate energy, meaning you birthing the fullness of who you divinely are. Let me also say this. Y'all need to make sure that y'all tap in with my good sis, Priestess Osset, because her video yesterday was just amazing. Like, I rarely watch everybody's full video unless it's Dream Wise's, right? But Priestess Osset had me all the way hooked in with her video yesterday. And what she was basically talking about at the beginning of the video is tapping into your magic, tapping into your creativity. All right. Now, also, we look at Miss Blue and Brother Bilal. They went live on Friday. And their topic was on love and affection. Your love and affection, how you show that is through your creative expression. Right? That's the real plug. The real spiritual protection comes by you living in your purpose. It's by you letting your light shine. I'm telling y'all, that has been what has kept me safe, secure, stable, financially right, financially good, is me showing up and living in my purpose, not just on YouTube, but in life. The same energy that I present to you on this camera, on your phone, on this computer screen is the same energy that I move with. When I go into a grocery store and I have a conversation with somebody randomly, I'm giving them love, I'm giving them life, I'm giving them affection, I'm giving them light, I'm dropping downloads on them. The same way that I show up to you right now is the way that I am. And being this type of person has granted me so much grace, has granted me so much goodness. Okay? So all of this energy right now is coming hand in hand, family. You need to tap into your own artisticness, into your own creativity, and let your light shine. Stop being afraid if somebody's going to get it or if they are not. Because at the end of the day, perception is projection. So even when people judge your work, even when people say, nah, I ain't fucking with that. Nah, that's not good. Nah, I don't like that. That is just a reflection of where they are internally. It has nothing to do with what it is that you've created and what you've put out. Okay? Understand that. And Beyonce is giving us big ego energy and big goddess energy, right? Jay-Z told us, sometimes you need your ego. Got to remind these fools who they effing with, because we got effers too. Jay-Z told us that. Sometimes you need your ego. Got to remind these fools who they effing with. All right? Now, this is so important. And all of us have a different level of confidence and self-assertiveness when it comes to us showing up as our divine sacred self. All of us have different layers and levels to the shift. All right? All of us. Now, so for me, right, I've always been athletic. I've always been, at the top of my class. But here's the thing about it. I also had this belief in my mind that people only liked me based off of what I could do for them. I also had this belief in my mind that people only liked me based off of those accolades. And then on the opposite side of that, I had this thing where people always hated on me based off of how I showed up, based off of being good in sports. I had haters. Okay? Literally, I even questioned if my mother really rocked with me. I told y'all this last week on the Leo season. I even questioned if my mother genuinely loved me just for who I am, because whenever I would show up, whenever I would show out, whenever I would do stuff, my mom would always say, that's my child. Oh yeah, y'all, she get that from me. So I never felt like my greatness was just mine. I felt like everybody else was taking ownership of it. Not only that, my father, here's a prime example of this. Love my daddy. I love both of my parents. I have great parents. And I'm so glad that I've been able to surrender them and let them go and not hold on to the shit, not let that inner child keep me from loving my parents for who they are. But my father, he barely showed up to games, right? He showed up to some basketball games, some volleyball games, but he wasn't there consistently. My mama, she was going to be at every game, wasn't going to miss none. She coming in from work. Oh God, when she coming in, because she coming in strong and she yelling on the sideline. She like, box out. Play some defense. That's a foul, ref. Right? Coach, call a timeout. That was her. So you knew when she came into the gym, she maybe was going to be late, but she was going to come in, baby, not playing, sitting on the front row, like, what's going on? That was my mama. But my dad, every once in a while, he come into the game. It got to be a very particular situation. He come into the game. But what he always did, which made me question, if you really rock with me or if you just like these accolades, what he always did was he would get the newspaper, right? Because, when you play sports, if you get more than 10 points on the varsity level, they're going to put your name in the newspaper. He would get the newspaper. He would take pictures of it. He would send it out to his family. He would post it on Facebook. He would do all of that, but he wasn't at the game. So I questioned if they or if the people around me really rock with me just for who I am and not for what I could do. Okay? I really had that question. And so that made me not show up so boldly, so bravely in certain spaces and in certain places. And even right now, I'm still working on that. I'm still working on being okay with being hated on. I'm still working on being okay with the idea, with the understanding that sometimes people are only going to support you because they want to get something from you. I got to accept that exists. Okay. So some of you have some of the same things or something similar that you have to work through when it comes down to you shining your light and you being bold, you being beautiful, you being brave. Some of you have to work through some of the same stuff. We cannot worry about who's going to get your artistry, who's going to get your creativity. At the end of the day, you just have to give it, baby. This is the Renaissance. This is the celebration of art, of literature, of creativity, of your sacredness. Because best believe this, divine feminine energy is artistic, creative energy. Okay? Divine feminine energy is artistic, creative energy. And so what that means is that the art is always left up for interpretation. The art is left up for interpretation. So you have to let your stuff be interpreted and it be interpreted and move on. It is what it is. Now, so we got our good sis Beyonce here. We got our good sis Beyonce here on a horse. Why is that important? I'm trying to find y'all. I'm trying to see y'all so I can see y'all in the chat. What's up, family? Okay, boom. There we go. There we go. I see y'all. What's up? So, Beyonce is on a horse. The movie Nope had hella horses, right? The movie Nope had hella horses. It seems like this horse energy is just real thick right now. Oh, here's another thing I saw on Instagram. There was this famous like racehorse, that be in like the Kentucky Derby. His name was Black Lives Matter. Now, why they named the damn horse Black Lives Matter, I don't know. But his name was Black Lives Matter. And I just saw on the Shade Room on Instagram like 2 days ago, and he was a Black-owned horse, obviously. He was owned by a Black family, right, who do horses. They do breeding horses, so on and so forth. They took the horse to a vet for them to get some of his semen, right? Because they want to be able to breed this horse. They went and got some of his semen and then they castrated him, right? They castrated him. And the reason why they were castrating the horse is so that he could run better and not be going crazy because he's so hormonal and he needs to get his rocks off, right? So they castrated him. Why, when they came back, BLM, Black Lives Matter, the horse was dead? Why, when they came back, that horse was dead? Crazy. So clearly, it's a lot going on with the horse energy. Yes, we know the horse can symbolize power, which is a beautiful thing because we all have a divine innate power. When we think about the horse, we think about Shango, right? The Yoruba god Shango is the horse who symbolizes virility, who symbolizes power, but who also symbolizes fire. What is the Leo energy? The Leo energy is fire energy. It's bold energy. It's creative energy. All right? So you have to understand, not only that, we're talking about passion. What else is the fire energy? The solar plexus. Okay? That's why Beyonce's album is actually so powerful. I know a lot of people are like, I don't know if I like Beyonce album. She has like a little go-go in it. She has a little disco sound. She even has, this Hindu sound to some of the music. But what she is showing us is that we got to tap into that solar plexus and we got to let our inner light shine. We have to let that internal fire burn. The solar plexus is your inner sun. Okay? And you got to let that light burn, family. Because you want to know something? You do not get back time. And the more time you spend wasting away, not letting your light shine, not showing up as bold, not shining like the sun outside, right? You don't want to get to your end of your life. You don't want these years to go by and you be like, damn, I never did anything that I loved. Damn, I never did anything that made me feel excited, that made me feel passionate. I never did anything that made me feel bold. I never tapped into myself. Okay? You don't want to do that. Understand this. when you are tapping into that solar plexus energy, it is still divine energy. Don't get it twisted. Just because it's of the lower 3 chakras does not mean that it's not sacred, which is why I love Beyonce's picture right here, because what she has is she got this shining horse, right? She got this shining horse that is illuminated, right? And then the entire background is black. Black symbolizes the womb. Black symbolizes infinite potential. Black symbolizes the subconscious mind. Black symbolizes the cosmic womb, outer space. Black symbolizes creation. Okay? Y'all better stop playing with my good sis. Stop playing with my good sis. She coming with that fire ass energy. Fire energy. Burning some shit up. Here's something that y'all need to understand. Your creativity is also directly connected to the transmutation of karma. Let me say that again. Your creativity is directly connected to the transmutation of karma. What is karma? Karma is cause and effect. Hence, Miss Blue them talking about love and affection. The effect, the influence, the impact. You being in your creative bag, your artistic bag, your poetic bag, your creative bag has the power to cause an effect on your consciousness and the consciousness of the people around you and the consciousness of the people who make contact with your creation. And when people make contact with your creation and it shifts their consciousness for the better, that creates a domino effect of positivity. That's the love and affection. All right. Beyonce coming through with the Shango energy, but not only that, there are other horse gods and goddesses out there, right? There are other horse gods and goddesses out there. And yes, you are right, Jenny. Yes, Thor. Yes. Thor, thunder. Shango is the thunder god. Absolutely correct. I love that. I love that. That's powerful. That's some powerful stuff. But not only that, there is, there are some Greek goddesses. There are some Greek goddesses that are horse goddesses as well, who are goddesses of fertility, goddesses of birth. Okay. So still manifesting that Oshun energy. So really Beyonce done tapped in, because in her last song, she said, "On my Oshun energy," she said all of that. So she's still making the connection. She's still making the connection, family. You have to make that connection and that synchronicity and that alignment as well. Okay? You have a divine sacred energy and you need to be tapping in. Okay? Understand this. Your prosperity is directly connected to your creativity. How creative can you get? How expansive can your mind get? Right? Beyonce has a song on the album called, I think it's Cozy. The song Cozy. And basically this song is about being comfortable in your skin, being comfortable with who you are. But she also says in the song, you are a god. She says it obnoxiously. You are a god. You are a god. Okay? She says it. What more do we want from a superstar? Which leads me to her next song that stood out to me. The next song that stood out to me was Alien Superstar. Alien Superstar. Honey, that's me. I'm an alien superstar. That's you too. Do not let these vanity metrics make you think you are less than who you are. Okay? It's not about the likes on Instagram. It's not about the likes on YouTube. It's about you expressing your divine sacred energy. We are all aliens. We are all the gods who fell to earth. We are all that. Okay? And so in this experience, it is important for us to tap into our uniqueness. What makes you unique? What sets you apart? And not be afraid of the looks. What's she doing? Oh, girl, you see that? Honey, you can't worry about that. So for me this month and going into this Lionsgate energy, and while we are in this Lionsgate energy, I'm asking Spirit to download into me how I can show up even more boldly, even more ferociously. How can I be more of that lioness energy? Okay, that's what time it is, family. You are the alien superstar. But in order for you to live as that alien superstar, you got to get comfortable in your skin. You got to get cozy with you. The way that you get cozy with you is by going within and accepting your light and your darkness, your good and your bad, accepting the polarity of who you are. And understanding that if there's something in your life that you don't resonate with, that you don't like, that you want to move on from, understand that you can do the alchemy. Shout out to the Patreon family. Shout out to the Womb Alchemy Healing Bootcamp, because in Patreon and in the Womb Alchemy Bootcamp, I am about to post how to do the alchemy on your thoughts. That is a post that I'm about to drop on y'all, because you have to do it. If you are keeping a thought that is not in alignment with your creative expression, that is not in alignment with your divinity, you can change it. Okay, you can change it. So I'm about to give y'all some quick tips real quick on how to tap into your solar plexus. Because what I looked at the other day, when I went live the other day, after the fact, so many people were asking me about, ooh, solar plexus, solar plexus, solar plexus. I knew it. I had to do something with solar plexus. So I'm going to tell y'all some different things for the solar plexus. Tell y'all some different things for the solar plexus. Yes. All right. So here's a simple technique for the solar plexus. Wear yellow. Wear yellow. I wore yellow. When I first started coming on YouTube, y'all saw me. I wore yellow all the time, and I still keep yellow with me, right? This background is yellow and purple. So we're balancing out the crown chakra and the solar plexus chakra. Wear some yellow, right? For a year straight in 2020, your girl went off. In 2020, I wore something that was yellow every day. Okay. And I did that because I needed to develop more self-discipline. I needed to develop consistency, and I need to develop my deep desire to show up as myself, to show up boldly and beautifully and let my light shine. So I wore something yellow every day, whether it was a head wrap, whether it was a yellow citrine crystal, whether it was a yellow shirt, some yellow panties. I did something yellow every day because I really wanted to power up that solar plexus chakra. So wear yellow. Something else you can do to power up that solar plexus chakra, go outside in the sun. Guys, if you can go outside with your shirt off and let that sun hit your belly, that's great. Sisters, if you can go outside with a bra on, or even not a bra on, like let them breasts be out, whatever, go outside and let that sun hit that solar plexus chakra. Definitely do that. Easy peasy. Just go outside with your shirt off, let the sun hit the solar plexus chakra. Something else that you can do, create a ritual or a routine for you to do daily. All right. See, I was already ahead of the game with my energy. So in the month of July, I went plant-based, completely plant-based, and I fasted every Wednesday in the month of July. Okay. So I had already tapped into discipline, consistency, and willpower in July to set me up for this energy right now in August. I had already been tapped in. If you haven't created a ritual or routine for the month of August, today's the day for you to do it. Happy August 1st. Happy Monday. Today's the day for you to do it. Pick one or two things that you're going to do. For example, Dream, he didn't drink any alcohol in July. So we've already been setting ourselves up for this energy, for this solar plexus time. Solar plexus is already on fleek. If you lack discipline, if you lack focus, if you lack willpower, then you need to be strengthening up your solar plexus chakra so that you can let your light shine. All right? So that you can let your light shine. So you pick one thing. Say, okay, you know what? I ain't gonna eat no sweets, or I ain't gonna smoke no weed, or I ain't gonna drink no alcohol, or you know what, I'm going to exercise 3-4 times a week, or I'm gonna make sure I do my grounding. I'm gonna make sure I take a spiritual bath once a week. Whatever it is that you need to do it so that you develop some consistency and discipline. And as you develop that consistency and discipline, you are also strengthening up the solar plexus chakra. Another thing that you can do, get you a citrine crystal, right? Get you a golden quartz crystal, or get you a tiger eye crystal and sit that crystal right on your solar plexus. Sit that crystal in the middle of your belly. All right. First of all, shout out to one of our Patreon members, Mars Champion. He probably ain't on here right now, but he did a breathing exercise with us this morning, and we tapped in with the solar plexus. And the solar plexus sound that he told us to do was the oh, shit was fire. It was absolutely fire. So what do? You visualize and bring your energy to your solar plexus chakra. Breathe in, and as you exhale, you say, oh, while focusing on the solar plexus chakra. That's going to remove anything that is standing in your way from letting that light shine. You got to get rid of it. You got to remove those blockages. You have to tap into your Renaissance. You have to tap into your artistry. You have to your artistry. You have to tap into your creativity. You got to let your light shine. One more ritual or meditation that y'all could do to power up your solar plexus chakra is visualize the sun. This is a dope ass meditation, right? Dope meditation. What you want to do, you want to visualize your sun out in front of you. So visualize this big golden ball radiating out in front of you. And what you want to do in this meditation and in this visualization, you want to inhale those sun rays. And as you inhale those sun rays, you bring it to your solar plexus chakra. As you exhale, you want to exhale like a smoke or a gray kind of light. You want to be exhaling anything that is standing in the way of you letting your light shine, being creative, tapping into your Renaissance goddess energy. And you want to visualize that sun, and you want to keep inhaling that sun until you have inhaled your entire sun. Okay? So you want to keep inhaling it and bringing it to your solar plexus until the sun is no longer in front of you. Why? Because you've brought that sun energy in to your own solar plexus. All right? That's what you want to tap in with. Get into your solar plexus bag. Listen to Cozy by Beyonce. That's one of my favorites. Listen to Alien Superstar. That is one of my favorites. Listen to Plastic Off the Sofa. That's one of my favorites. Listen to Cuff It. That's one of my favorites. Get in your bag. It's that simple. It's that simple. Okay? Do not feel bad for showing up boldly, beautifully, bravely, and other people hating. Like, I mean, it just is what it is. And here's the thing. If you are the hater, that's why your blessings are blocked. Let me say it again. If you are the hater, that's why your blessings are blocked. So if you find yourself judging what somebody else is doing, feeling some type of way about what somebody else is doing, check yourself, become accountable about your own thoughts and about your own feelings. Because it is that energy that is stopping you from going to the next level in your own life. Understand that the feelings, the thoughts, and the emotions that you have about other people are all reflections of you. It all is showing us where you are at, who you are being, what you are dissatisfied with in your own life. All right? So understand that. Understand that, family. If you seeing somebody getting on your nerves, they annoying you, you don't like what they doing, check yourself before you wreck yourself. All right? It's the Renaissance. It's the revival. It's time for the celebration of your art, of your creativity, of your divine light. Tap in with it. Tap in with it. All right? That's my message for y'all today. I ain't going to stay here long because sis got things to do. I gotta keep shining, right? I gotta keep shining. I gotta keep showing up. Understand this. Let me say this one thing. Do not allow your past to stop you from being bold, beautiful, and bright right now. I don't care if in your past you never did this, you never did that, you never, was celebrated, you never was appreciated. Do your inner child work. Give your inner child that love and that light right now. Tell her that she's good enough right now. Tell him that he's good enough right now. Tell him that he can do this right now. Because you never know. It is never too late for you to tap in, right? I don't know the statistics for sure, but I know Judge Judy probably did not get on TV for Judge Judy till she was like 40, 50 years old. Jeff Bezos did not pop off for Amazon until he was like 40, 50 years old. So understand that. The sooner you start, the quicker you will get to that point to where you're like, damn, I did that. The longer you wait, the longer you are putting off your greatness. The longer you are putting off your spiritual protection. All right? Tap in, family. I love y'all. That's my message for today. Tap in with this Beyonce Renaissance because there's a lot of spiritual codes within it. And the spiritual code is you the shit. I don't care what nobody told you. You the shit, you the bomb. Doesn't matter what you've been through. Doesn't matter what you've been through. You still have something to